Hi, I just wanted to model for you how to draw some of these shapes we'll be using in our Yonella James artwork. So this week we're just gonna practice these shapes. You don't have to learn how to do all of them. You can choose a few of each category. This says you're supposed to pick two of each, but I think I would just go and just practice the ones you like and the ones that you think you're going to use in your art. So, and also maybe the ones that you think you can draw. Some of these are definitely more simple than some of the other shapes. So I'm going to start maybe looking here and just trying the simple one. So I'm going to break this down into the different shapes that I see. So I see a circle at the bottom with a few little dots on it. And then I see three branches coming out from that rock. And again, does yours have to have three branches or look exactly like this? Yeah. These are just ideas. So these would be like our different types of coral and our sea plants that live at the bottom of our ocean. So these, when you're making these branches, it's almost like you're making little letter V's. And there's another branch coming here. And you could, like I said, just free form your own here as long as it looks like a branch that could live under the sea. I think that would be good with me. This is your art, so. Okay. I tried that one. Let's see. The other one I like from this one, well, this one would be pretty easy. It's very similar to what we've just done. The seagrass is not very hard. So that you kind of just put your pencil at the, or your pencil. I would actually, that's a good thing to tell you. I'd be doing this in pencil. I'm showing you Sharpie for the camera, but I would definitely practice in pencil. And I would also do pencil. So I'm kind of just putting my pen down at the bottom of the paper and then just sort of curving it back and forth and then back and forth again to sort of make these like, almost like flame looking. It kind of reminds me of the plant we did for the Vincent van Gogh. But something like that, okay? So that I'm getting my inspiration there. You could practice some of these rounder ones, like the sand dollar. Most of the round ones are fairly simple. So it's just a circle. And then these 5 loops to sort of make a star. I love sand dollars. I used to collect them. The starfish are not too hard. It's not a star like this kind of a star. This star, you're going to go across up to a point, back down, back across. And then curve those arms in, 2 diagonal lines out, and come back up. And you do not have to use her exact plants. You could kind of just freeform. Like, there's a really good Rob, just knocked my camera. There's a really good Rob Art for Kids video on how to draw. So if you go to Rob Art for Kids Hub, I'm pretty sure it's on your Chromebook or you know it from me. I'll try to link it in the slideshow. I'm just free-forming this myself now. But this would be like a coral. He's got a whole video on how to, I think he has one on an aquarium and one on a coral reef. So you could practice with Rob Art for Kids, practicing some of how to draw these corals. So this one I just sort of made up my own. I could practice. This is a fan coral, so I could do that. It's similar to this, but it's like a rock at the bottom. sort of these like cloud-like shapes coming up. Like this is called a fan coral. Like that. This one looks fairly easy. So you can see I'm just going through, I'm practicing the ones that pop out to me like, I like that. I think I could do that one. That might look cool in my art. And go with things you think you can do. You don't have to say, oh, I really like that one, but I don't know how to draw it. Well, then pick something else or practice this one 4 or 5 times until you get it. So that's something like this. This one I've used in my art. Do a straight up and across, sort of like a, and then it's just got these lines, diagonal lines. This one's actually really easy to draw. I practiced this one earlier today. I know it's got another little fan at the bottom like this. I like this coral. Also, again, you're just kind of going, wiggling your pencil back and forth. And then back up. So I hope you enjoyed. You can practice some of these along with me. I might be around to your classrooms to help you practice them. Oh, I wanted to show you the this one, Nautilus shell, which is just like a spiral. It looks real tricky, like, how would you do that? But all it really is just a spiral line. Keep going out. And then you go back up. Okay, so you got your spiral, and then to turn it into the shell, you just close off the spiral. And then you have a shell, and then you could go back and add your diagonal lines. But then again, this is just practice this week. So look at all these different ones. Oh, this one I wanted to try. This one's just like almost like a balloon with these little lines around. That one's really super easy, and I think that one would look actually pretty cool. The next time I do this, I'm going to use this one. I'm just practicing all of the different types of corals and sea plants that you think you might use. You can see here I've used starfish, the urchin, some of these branches, the fan we just did. Oh, and I did put a jellyfish in here because she had some jellyfish in her art. I don't know. Gosh, we've all seen SpongeBob like that. But I would stay away from, at this point, I mean, I'm going to talk about next week. I know a lot of you are going to want to do like, oh, I want to make this into an aquarium. I want to put this sea creature that I like, or, but let's just try to stay in the style of this artist and focus mostly on these types of shapes and drawings that are inspired by her, but not to say that it's not your own and you can't add your own ideas as well.